Hey guys, Chris Coker here, owner of CrossFit Wiley. We are in the kids' room because it's much more quiet than the gym. But our gym back behind us, and something exciting today, something we've been working on for a while now and planning for a while now, and excited to finally be able to announce that Mr. Steve Law is going to be joining the CrossFit Wiley team. He's going to be joining us in a new role. He's going to be full-time with CrossFit Wiley, working alongside me, coaching classes, doing personal training, helping us run the business, and all of that entails. So we're super excited to have Steve as part of the team, and we wanted to do a really quick video and just kind of introduce those of you that haven't had a chance to meet Steve, and give you a little quick idea of who he is and where he's coming from, and hope that you guys get to work with him soon. So Steve, real quick, what were you doing before CrossFit Wiley? What were you doing previously?
So I've been in the fitness industry for about 2.5 years. Previously, I was employed over at NextGen Fitness, a private studio where we deal with clientele of almost every demographic and range. We dealt with people anywhere from 12 years old to even 75, 80 years old. Programming just across the board, right? Rehabilitation, strengthening, sport specific. This general clientele base, all the workouts are customized. We did nutrition guidance counseling too, along with metabolic testing and such. So we dealt with a lot of clienteles with different goals, but eventually, everything came down to just getting everybody's lives in an optimal position, right?
Right. So. Yeah, that's great, man. We're really excited to have you bring that background in to be able to focus a little bit more on the personal training side. You also mentioned nutrition. We've talked about this a little bit. I know you're finishing up your nutrition education and certification right now, correct?
Right.
But you've also been doing nutritional coaching for a while, even aside from the new certification. So that's another thing we're really excited to be adding. Look forward to that, and be on the lookout for some announcements regarding some nutrition opportunities as far as coaching and programs and things like that. Really excited about that. So you've been a member at CrossFit Wiley for a little over a year now. Why CrossFit in general? What drew you to CrossFit?
CrossFit, I think the draw of it is one of the biggest things is the community aspect, right? I think the fitness aspect within the fitness community is very, the culture of fitness is very individualized, and a lot of people think it's a journey that they have to kind of take by themselves and figure out by themselves. But CrossFit does a very good job at really integrating the community aspect and helping people realize, we're here for one another, we learn off one another, right? And we're here to challenge and grow each other.
Yeah, that's very well said. I think a lot of us can relate to that aspect of it, even if we wouldn't have been able to state it quite so elegantly. Why CrossFit Wiley? When you got into CrossFit, what made you pick this location, this place?
Right, and probably the same with everybody else. And the first thing I did was I just Googled around, right? And there's lots of options, especially around this area. I think the biggest thing was just the skill and the knowledge base, right? Including yourself, even your wife Laura, just the skill set and the background, and the knowledge that you guys had. That was the biggest thing that came out. And then actually once I came here, like I said, the biggest thing that I think within any gym or community is the culture that you guys have set behind it. And I can tell immediately, the biggest challenge within a CrossFit box, especially I think as a CrossFit culture, is that people like the competitive aspect of it, and that's a part of it. But more than anything else, we want to make sure that we're building people up correctly, right? And properly, and setting the, I think you guys have done a great job here at setting that kind of standard and culture of not just pushing performance and numbers and scores, but you guys really take the time and the quality that comes after a lot of your content, and also how you kind of interact with people individually, even throughout workouts, and trying to fix their form and making sure things are done correctly. And so that sets a very good foundation, and that's something that I stand behind.
Yeah, that's great. It's fantastic that you noticed that and that you took notice of it. It's definitely something that we've done deliberately. The competitive aspect is fantastic as far as motivation and getting people to push and get that intensity that really develops the change in the body. However, you have to harness the positive parts of that competitiveness and make sure you don't fall into the trap of feeding into the negatives, which is getting sloppy or maybe trying to do too much, and
Right.
make sure you know kind of when to draw that line and draw the separation between training and competing. So and we're always trying to work on that even more, because as much as we try, it's easy for people to fall into that trap. All right, so we've talked a lot about fitness and CrossFit. Let's get a little bit more information about you. Where are you from? Where were you born? Give us your elevator background, life story.
Yeah, so I'm second generation Korean, born in Los Angeles, California, but I moved over to Texas pretty young, probably like 3 or 4 years old. But I've lived here majority of my life, probably the past 18, 19 years in the Richardson area. And so graduated from Plano East, went to UT Dallas for psychology, and then I've just been working towards fitness since then, right?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, real quick, we're running out of time, but we're gonna do some rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Steve's not looking forward to this part.
No.
Favorite movement in CrossFit?
Anything involving the squat.
Squats, fair enough. What was the last movie you saw?
Shazam. No, I can't even say I was watching.
What was the last movie you saw in movie theater?
Shazam.
Is that a new one?
Yeah,
I was thinking of the Shaq one. Is there a new one?
No, that's a different one. That's,
okay. What was that
I
one?
forgot what that was
I
called.
don't know.
Somebody else thought it was the same one. Yeah. No, not that one. Yeah.
All right, least favorite movement
Oh man.
for you personally, not as a coach.
Probably a kidding pull up.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Favorite food?
Steaks.
Ditto. Least favorite popular food?
Oh man. I don't like pasta. It doesn't sit well in my stomach. I like it, but I don't like it for what it does to me.
Beer, liquor?
I like liquor.
All right. We'll pull it there. Maybe we'll jump back into that in a later video and have some fun with that. I think I like this style. Maybe we start doing some of this with some of the members and do some get to know yous in there too. So I'm really excited for the members. We have some cool things planned as far as added features and benefits to your membership, being able to spend more time on the members and less time just trying to run the business and get the classes coached. So we're really excited about some things we can do with some extra help on board, and I'm looking forward to y'all being able to work with Steve. You'll start seeing him in classes starting tomorrow, and you'll see him training for the most part for the next month or two, and then slowly you'll see him start coaching his own classes and taking on clients and all those good things. So please join us in welcoming Steve to the CrossFit Wiley staff, and really looking forward to things to come. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it. Thank you.